Modern Warfare 2 got a brand new update today, and then it got a hot fix after the update because the update broke some stuff. One of the things that got fixed in this update I'm really excited about, and we got some additional information to go over. As always, we're going to be covering everything in this video in a rapid style format that we can quickly watch this video and get right back into the game with no waste of time. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. So to start off, let's take a look at the stuff that was included in the patch notes. And yes, we did get patch notes for this update. That's one thing I do got to give Infinity Ward props about. Even for these smaller updates, they've been really good about giving us patch notes, and they weren't doing that super well in the preseason and in season 1, but for season 2, even for smaller updates, they're letting us know they have that communication and they're telling us what's going on. So here we go. These are global changes, meaning they affect every mode in Modern Warfare 2. We got some stability fixes. We see this every single time there's new patches. This update contains a number of fixes for known crashes. Next, we've got a ranked play update. It reads off, players that don't immediately transition to spectating after being eliminated will now notice their point of view fade to black until they begin spectating. So if you've played ranked play, how it works when you get eliminated by another player, before it shows you spectating, you kind of see a random angle, and you could use this angle to sometimes see enemies, and you could call out their position for your teammates. This isn't something that was in the previous COD games. I think there's some sort of issue. Once you die, for some reason, it takes it a while for it to load the spectating screen. So it just kind of shows you that random angle. And it looks like they were unable to fix this. For some reason, there's a weird amount of time from when you die until you're able to load up the spectating screen. But now, instead of fixing it, they got a workaround for it. As soon as you die in ranked play, your screen's going to fade to black until it loads that screen. So you're not going to get that information anymore. Your screen's going to turn black, and you just have to kind of wait until the spectating screen loads up. However, we got some more information to talk on this later on in the video. This isn't really working as intended. Now, moving on to the bug fixes that came with this update, and this first one's pretty big. Fix an issue preventing some camo mission completion splashes from triggering upon mission completion. So what this is, let's say you unlock, a gold camo, a platinum camo, a polyatomic camo, and a Orion camo. It's supposed to pop up in game saying like, hey, you unlock this. Since the season 2 reloaded update, this hasn't been working properly. Very rarely it would still pop up, but 90% of the time, if you were to unlock something in game, you wouldn't see that pop up. That has now been fixed, or at least they're saying it's been fixed. The next one's a pretty big one as well. Fix an issue causing unintended idle operator audio to play in the pre-game lobby. Since season 2 reloaded, some people would just have random breathing in the in-game lobby. Your operator would just start breathing into the mic. And I know when season 2 reloaded first started happening, I was really confused. I launched the game, I was doing a thumbnail or something, and I just heard breathing in the mic, like... And I was like, am I in Discord? What's going on? And eventually I realized it was the game. The game just had random breathing in the background menu lobby. So hopefully this issue's been fully fixed and doesn't come back in the future, because this was a really creepy bug. Next, they fixed an issue that sometimes prevented the kill cam from showing up. This has been an ongoing issue, and they've said this has been fixed multiple times. So hopefully this time it's been fully fixed. Fix an issue that incorrectly displayed a player's COD points balance on some tabs. Fix an issue causing some weapon icons to display incorrectly in DMZ. I got that constantly. It would display, a signal 50, you'd pick it up, and it'd be an M4. Fix an issue that displayed unavailable operators in the operator challenge menu. Fix an issue where previewing a weapon in the showcase could cause a black screen. Fix an exploit allowing players to leave the map on Ashkia Island. I didn't know about this, but apparently there was a way to leave the Ashkia Island. Fix an issue causing some players to get stuck in the menu due to incorrect notifications. Fix an issue impacting challenge progression for mortar strikes. Fix some instances of menus closing unexpectedly. Fix an exploit in Raid Episode 2 that allowed players to bypass part of the mission. Didn't know about that, but that sounds kind of cool. Fix an issue causing incorrect text to display in some challenge menus. Fix an issue causing some kill streaks bought by the buy station to drop under the map or behind the buy station. That was super annoying, especially in DMZ, so I'm glad that one's been fixed. And our final bug fix is for ranked play. Fix an issue that allowed blueprints to apply weapon tuning adjustments. Last week, they completely removed weapon tuning from ranked play, but apparently you were still able to use blueprints that had weapon tuning adjustments, which is pretty pay to win, so I'm glad this has been fixed. I didn't even know about that. This next update's from a few days ago, but it's a pretty big update, and for the most part, I felt like this has gone under the radar. This coming from Treyarch on Twitter, ranked play. We've released a background update to ranked play matchmaking this morning to improve the competitiveness of matches when solo players are put into game against parties. Now, if you've played solo ranked play, you know exactly what they're talking about. I've played a little bit of solo ranked play, and it is brutal, because a lot of times when you're playing solo, it's going to match you up with 3 other solo players, and then you'll play against a party, and that party's almost always going to win. So what they're doing is trying to rebalance this a little bit. If you're playing on a full solo team, your ranks and your skill level might be a little bit higher than that team of 4 you're playing that's in a party. So yes, your skill levels might be a little bit higher, but you're not going to have the same coordination that a team of 4 is going to have. So overall, it should balance out, and it should make playing solo ranked play a little bit more enjoyable, and it should make it actually feasible. Because right now, if you play solo ranked play, it can be done, but it is so much harder than having a party of 4. We also got an update today from Treyarch on Twitter. This one reads off, we've seen a lot of buzz about adding Himmelot Expo to the competitive map pool. So how about we give it a spin in ranked play? Control and search and destroy sound good. Your feedback and data will help COD League and our teams decide if it's added to the official pool. And then a few hours after they tweeted this, they gave us an update. You can expect to play Himmelot Expo and Control and search and destroy ranked play map pool starting now. Be sure to let us know what you think. So yes, if you load up ranked play right now, this has been added to ranked play for Control and search and destroy. Now, after the update went live today, there was an additional hotfix that came out a few hours later. That's because there was a pretty big issue with one of the new features. Remember how we were talking about ranked play, where now if you die, your screen's going to fade to black before it loads the preview. That way you can't get a sneak peek of where enemies might be at. That wasn't really working properly, and people were having issues where their screen was fading to black even when they were alive. This is what Treyarch said on Twitter. We're investigating recent reports that players are fading to black while alive with our partners. Ranked play update. We've disabled the recent fade to black update intended for eliminated players only, which caused unintentional fade to black experiences while the player was alive. We have a fix in the works and will deploy it as soon as possible. So I'm really glad they were able to fix this issue quickly, because if I was playing ranked play and I was in the middle of the gunfight and my screen went black, I would have been pretty mad. So it's going to be coming back in the future. They've just got to fix it and make sure it's working properly first. But with that, that's everything you know about the new Modern Warfare 2 update that came out today. If you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, we keep you fully up to date with everything going on Call of Duty. Make sure to unlock the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.